I'm Brii Zeiger, and my poem is called Eat. I'm fat, and I have an eating disorder. Not just one, but two. But of course you didn't suspect that because my thighs aren't the size of baseball bats and my bones aren't protruding through my dry, scaly, torn skin. I'm dying to be thin. I'm a fat girl with a skinny diet. 300 calories a day is too much for me. Many of you don't know what it's like eating past your daily calorie limit and punishing yourself by curling up next to a toilet for the next hour and passing out there because you purged too much. You're dizzy from all the strain. This one time I didn't eat for 9 days. 0 calories every day for over a week. I felt weightless. I felt beautiful. I felt in control. The feeling of starving, the feeling of an empty stomach is euphoric. Sadly, I was forced to eat when I passed out on my bedroom floor and my family found me and rushed me to the hospital doors, but they didn't know what for until they saw all the disgusting, rotting piles of food on my floor and the bottle of laxatives almost empty next to my feet and the vomit bag hidden under my bed that was ranted with a smell far from discreet. That night I was diagnosed, anorexia and bulimia. They didn't want me to go home, but I wanted to. I wanted to go home and work off the 1,500 calorie drip they shoved down my nose to give me all the nutrients I was missing. I wanted to go home and do sit-ups until my spine was bruised and run until my breathing was so tight it felt like my neck was caught in a noose. I don't care about my health. I don't care if I'm alive. I just wanted to make sure the next morning I had a smaller measure on my thigh. If you're not thin and develop an eating disorder, you're a success story. I wanted to be that success story. Let me be that success story. But the doctors and my family didn't respect my wishes because that's all part of the disorder, is not wanting to get better until you're perfect. But there is no perfect, so I never stop. But I felt as if nothing was wrong with me. Family and girls that never talked to me would come up and ask me, "How did you do it?" Little did they know I spent most of my night with my pointer finger and my middle finger shoved down my throat playing Russian roulette with my gag reflex. Everyone sees me as a fearless person, but the one thing that does terrify me is something everyone can do numerous times a day. Eat. I can eat, but I can't promise it'll stay in me long. I have 45 minutes to get it out of me until it's useless to try. And that's when I feel guilty and I start to cry because if I don't purge now, I won't be skinny enough for that one guy. No one really knows what I feel inside now that I'm out of the hospital, and when I eat, I don't want to die, but I still do feel worthless. And I still feel fat. And I still get pissed when I realize I gained that 50 pounds back. And people still ask me, "Why aren't you eating?" And I still say the same excuses as before. I still eat with a closed door. Everyone thinks I'm so much better, but they shouldn't be so sure. Some nights I lay in bed looking at the inspo of all the beautiful girls I desire to be. Please, tell me what it's like to be free. I just dream one day not to feel guilty when I eat. If you're not recovering, you're dying. And through all the endless nights of crying, I think it's time I actually start trying because although I love the thought of being thin, I hate the feeling of vomit running down my chin. So fight the caloric calculator buried down beneath your skin. Everything is going to be all right. Just take a deep breath in.